Alrighty guys, today we're going to tie the hybrid. Anybody that's ever fished a carp-laden river or lake has heard of this fly before right here. This carp fly is super simple, not a lot of steps to it, but it's really effective. To tie this fly right here, you guys, all you're going to need is some peacock herl, a nice either grizzly dyed hackle or a nice dark colored hackle, lead dumbbells, these guys right here, a nice sharp bending hook, either a scud hook or an egg hook would work great, and a nice vibrant chenille. San Juan worm red works great, so does pink and so does orange, but hope you guys are excited because we got a great video coming your way on this vise. Wrap whichever thread that you've selected onto your hook. After you guys have secured your thread to your hook, get a dumbbell, either nickel or lead, at the appropriate size for your hook, and you're going to go ahead and secure that on the top right before the eye of the hook. Now, the easiest way to do this is to just slowly put loose cross wraps through the dumbbell, like so, and then cinch down tighter as you go. If you really want to secure this in place too as you're tying, I would recommend using a quick hit of UV epoxy, and it'll keep it from twisting and moving on you as you progress through the fly. Now that you've secured that in there, you're going to go ahead and go to the back bend of the hook like you would on a traditional fly. And what you're going to get yourself is a nice strip of red, pink, or whichever is a good vibrant color for you or your local water of chenille. We're using a smaller size for this fly, and we've chosen the typical San Juan red color. It stands out really well in the water, and the carp really love this. So what you're going to do is you're going to get yourself a portion that's about a length and a half of the actual hook size, and you're going to go ahead and tie that into the back. So about right there. What you want to make sure is that that part of the chenille is following that curve of that hook as it goes. So now you're just going to go ahead and secure the rest of that chenille. Then you're just going to trim your tag. Go ahead and just secure it. Make sure it isn't going to go anywhere after it gets taken by a 10-pound carp. Alrighty. Now that you got that secured in there, you're going to throw in a little bit more flash with some peacock herl. This is going to make up the body of your fly. About 3 strands will do it. Get 3 nice long strands. Just go ahead and tie those in there. Bring your thread back. I like to flare my herl every time I tie, so it's just a personal thing. Go ahead and start wrapping those in there. If you like a bigger, bulkier body, feel free to go back a few times. The less wraps, the thinner that body's going to be, so once you've got it about where you want it, take it back to your thread and go ahead and secure it at the front. Next, you're just going to go ahead and cinch off that excess. And now we're going to go ahead and give a collar to this fly. You can use a lot of different things for this. I've seen people use just regular black hackle, white hackle. Really, this is the part of the fly that people customize their own the most. I like a good barred colored hackle. I like it to have a kind of like a dyed grizzly. Right now, we're going to be using an olive dyed grizzly. I think it just goes really well with the peacock curl. It accents it very well. So we're going to tie in one of those. After you've got it secured in there, just go ahead and flare that collar out. Get a nice couple good wraps in there. Then once you bring it around, just go ahead and secure that. I like a pretty good spread on mine, so as you can tell, it shoots out pretty far. Next, you're just gonna go in there, trim off your excess, pull back those fibers a little bit so you don't get anything caught as you're securing it. Get a couple more wraps so it shoots back like that. And that's your hybrid right there. A very easy fly, but very effective for carp. Last step is just putting in your whip finish and then hitting it with some UV glue, and you're ready for the water.